what's up? It's your girl Shanda May. Welcome back to Cooking with Shanda May. I know I have not done a cooking video in a long time, but today I'm going to be doing a cooking video. So on tonight's menu, I'm going to be cooking some pork chops. As you guys can see, I'm going to be cooking some green beans, some scalloped potatoes, some Hungry Jack scalloped potatoes, and then I have all my seasonings right here. I already have my water boiling for the scallops. I'm going to pop open these green beans, but to season this meat up. And I'm going to already have my oil in the pan. So the seasonings that I'm going to be using some Telecherry, black peppercorn, black pepper. I'm going to be using some Meat Magic. I'm going to be using all the Mrs. Dashes except for the garlic and herb. I'm going to be using the lemon pepper, the original, and the table blend. I'm going to be using accent, and this is 60% less than salt, so this is not salty at all. Some Tony's Creole, can't go wrong with Tony's, and some seasoned meat tenderizer. You can never go wrong with too much seasoning. Only if you use salty seasonings, then your food will be salty. You gotta watch it. Like, watch how much you put. I know some people like salty meat. Some people don't like a lot of salt. Like, I'm one of the people who don't like a lot of salt. But I like flavor. Like, my food has to have flavor. You know? Like, if your food don't have flavor, then you're eating just bland food. Okay, y'all, so this is what my pork chops look like once I season them. I'm gonna flip them over and season the other side, and I'll be right back. Right now, so before I dip the pork chops in the flour, I have the flour right here. I'm gonna start prepping these scallops because I already have my oven on it just beat because it's preheated. So if you guys never made boxed scallops before, let me show y'all. Simple, easy, instructions in the back of the box, not hard whatsoever. So you pour the potatoes inside of a pan. You can also make these on the stove top. I've never made them on the stove top before. I've always put them in the oven. So you can put them in the oven, or you can put them on the stove. For the best taste, well, I wouldn't say the best taste, but I like them in the oven. So what it says for you to do is put them in here, and then they want you to mix potato slices, the sauce mix, and boiling water and butter. So you're gonna need 2 and 1.5 cups of water. So let me grab my measuring cups. I don't think I'm gonna have enough water. And then it wants you to do 2 tablespoons of butter and 3/4 of milk. So it said 2 tablespoons of butter. So I have my butter right here. One. And yes, you guys, I did wash my hands before I started cooking. I always do. So I'm doing 2 boxes, so we need 4 of these tablespoons of butter. And this is a little extra on butter because I like them very buttery. And this butter, we use Country Crock butter here in this household. Or we use the non-salted butter. Okay, I'm gonna need this for my, let me grab a napkin. Okay, So now it says 3/4 cup of milk. Let me grab the milk really quick. Let me know in the comment section if you guys like these cooking videos. I mean, I love cooking. I just, like me and my mom, like we all eat out a lot. Well, not like that. I wouldn't say a lot. But we do eat out more than we cook. So I'm going to start back cooking again. So you guys are going to start seeing more cooking videos. And I use the wrong measuring cup, but it's okay. But you guys are going to start seeing more cooking videos from me. So just stay tuned on that. I don't even remember the last time I done a cooking video for you guys. But like I said, I'm going to start doing cooking videos again. So after that, we need the water on this measuring cup. We need to use it. So we need, please be careful on this part. See what I mean? 1, 2. So we need 2.5 more cups. So that was 2.5. But since I'm doing 2 boxes, I would have to boil more water. So y'all, back to the potatoes. I added the rest of the water. Now I'm gonna add the cheese sauce. And then I'm gonna just mix everything together and pop it in the oven. And that's all you have to do. Just combined everything together. Stir it up real good, especially the powdered cheese sauce, because you don't want it to just sit on top or have chunks in it, because it'd be very like salty powder on top. Because the hot water will melt the butter and it'll loosen up the powder sauce. Y'all, I obviously love cooking. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know why I haven't been really cooking like that. But when I do cook, when me and my mom do cook, I'm not gonna lie, when me and my mom do cook, it's off camera most of the time. Yeah, we eat out sometimes, but most of the time we do cook at home. But I just never pick up the camera and record it. So we do cook. One night I'll cook, the next night my mom will cook, and then or we'll cook together. I just don't put it on camera. But I'm gonna start back cooking, doing cooking videos, because I really do love and miss cooking on camera for you guys, so y'all can see how I cook my foods and what type of foods that I cook. So yeah, so this is all mixed in. I would show you guys, but I don't want to make a mess. That's what it should look like. I hope y'all can see that. I hope y'all saw that. So now we're just gonna pop it into the oven. And we let it cook for a good 25 minutes. Okay? Now, the next thing is, I already got my green beans on, you guys. I did that off camera. Now I'm going to show y'all what I put in my green beans. So they've been boiling for a while. I'm gonna start letting my oil get hot so that I can start dipping and frying the pork chops. So what I put in my green beans is I put butter. And this butter is almost mostly out, so I'm just gonna finish it. It's pretty much out. There we go. And then I go in with the original blend of Mrs. Dash. So I'm gonna use all the rest of that. Then I'm gonna put a little bit of Creole seasoning in here. And then I'm going to top it off with some total seasoning for cooking and grilling. This Lawry's seasoning right here, you guys, is really, really good. You guys should try this if you guys have not. We actually have to go to the store and get more seasonings. We are running low. Now just mix all that in. Got the butter cooking. Got all the seasonings cooking. Y'all know, if you guys already seen some cooking videos, I clean up as I go because I do not like a dirty kitchen while I'm cooking. So if you guys see me go off camera a few times, it's because I'm putting everything back where it should be. Okay, so these are on high, but I'm gonna turn these down to low, high-ish, medium low. My oil is getting hot right now. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start dipping these pork chops in this, what is this called? I'm gonna start dipping these pork chops in this flour. And I'm just gonna place them on a different cutting board. Just like that. I want to do the bigger ones first, because those take the longest to cook. So think about a good 4 of them will fit in this skillet. Not too sure. I normally would season my flour as well. People think that's weird that I season. One day, one of my cousins, I was at her house and she saw me seasoning my flour when I had already seasoned my meat. And she was like, why do you do that? And I'm like, because it adds more seasoning. I don't put as much seasoning in the flour that I put on the meat. So I like my flour to be a little seasoned. I don't over season it. I just season it enough. I don't know, comment down below if you guys cook and if you guys do that, if you guys season your flour too. Comment down below and let me know. All right, y'all, so the scallops just got done. The green beans been done. Let me show y'all these scallops though. They literally just came out of the oven. Look how bomb these scallops look, y'all. Bomb. And I'll leave a little crack in the lid. Y'all know what green beans look like, but seasoned and buttered green beans. I already have 3 pork chops done, and the other 3 are in the fryer right now. Y'all, just have to be a good little dinner. So yeah, so everything is done except for these last 3 pork chops. I have to go ahead and flip these ones. Like, this meal right here don't take long at all to cook, you guys. And it's really simple, easy. You guys seen how I made everything and stuff like that. Especially these scallops, they didn't take long at all. They only supposed to cook them for 25 minutes in the oven, but I cooked mine for a good 35 because I wanted to get them this brown color, this brown toasty color on top. You can keep them in for a little bit longer. They won't overcook at all. They won't get dried out or anything like that because they're really, really moist. So yeah, these are going to be the last 3. I already have my table set. So my table is set for me, my mom, and my nephew. And then that's pretty much it. Well, my mom is gone right now. My nephew just went back upstairs. He came down to show me something. I might let him go ahead and carve his pumpkin because he wants to carve this pumpkin so bad. So I'm letting him go ahead and carve this pumpkin in a little bit before dinner because he's not hungry right now. And plus I'm still cooking, but there's food already ready for him to eat, but he's not hungry right now. So I'm gonna let him go ahead and let him carve this pumpkin. Once I'm done with these pork chops, I'm gonna let him carve this pumpkin. So I can watch the food and watch him and take pictures of him. So I can send to his dad. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let these pork chops cook, you guys. And once these are done, I will show you guys everything once it's done. Alright y'all, so that's gonna conclude this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me cook. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing more cooking videos because I miss cooking for you guys and showing y'all what I be cooking and stuff like that. Stay tuned for more videos. I love you guys. Peace out.